Welcome back, guys, to Mass Effect as we push towards Rokaar camp to find out what their plans are, because it seems to be to use this accelerated alien life and plant form to attack other places, doesn't it? That we cannot allow. So let's snipe these Jaals out of our way and find out what else is going on here. Nothing else to be seen. Oh, another one of these? We're finding a few of these now, task-wise.
This is coming back to the Tempest.
That's half of them found. But this is their encampment. I guess climb in and see what dangers there are. Though actually it's up there. I guess we've got to work our way round. Well, it looks like to me that some people have not got things under control. Well, they do. And they actually have these guys attacking that one bit of the wildlife. Okay, a saboteur is about to explode and hopefully hit the sniper, which was planned. Did he get out there? I don't know. We need some ammo. I'll use what I can to advance, but it looks like I need to be shooting up to a crow's nest type position.
Excellent shot.
A headshot do the job, eh? Alright, so did they lose control? Is that what was going on here? And do they have some ammo hidden somewhere, please? That's what I really care about. No such luck. So keep on looking. There we go. Right, this is what I'm after by the look of it. We've got a communications and a genetic research log. Right. Havarl, stop this. You think you're doing the right thing, but you've turned your back on your people, on your family. Your sisters have to face their resistance superiors and explain why their only brothers have defected. Do you think that's easy for them? I know you'll believe you're fighting for your home, just like they are, but this isn't the way to do it. The Rokaar have dangerous ideas. Everett says you'll be welcome back, so please come home. For all of us. Check in and surprise. I didn't expect to hear from you. I guess they called you back to the base. Then good. You deserve a rest after what you've been through. We're still on our assignment. I can't tell you more. Obviously, since you're not part of us anymore. Okay, we're slowly pushing the kid back, and I hear there's been a new development involving an outsider. At this rate, Commander might even call us back early. And about the other thing you asked, no I can't. I respect you for following your beliefs, but I don't share them. The Resistance needs me, and I intend to see this fight through to the end. You made your choice and I made mine. It doesn't make me love you any less, and when this is all over, we'll meet at the Tavatan for a drink. I hope the stars are on your side. I want to see you come back in one piece, okay? Advice and more. So it's an interesting scenario that's going on. Why do they have to separate like this?
Sam, what do you get from this?
Analyzing. The Rokaar took special interest in mutations that would poison a natural environment.
They wouldn't use that on our worlds.
What are your instructions for this data, Pathfinder?
Erase the whole computer, Sam. No one needs that knowledge.
Acknowledged. Data elimination complete.
Let's wrap things up and get back to our researchers.
It's one of those things that could randomly be very, very interesting and useful in certain times, but does everything need more WMDs when we've got what we've got in terms of just armaments already? I don't think so somehow. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else up here for me to scan or the whatnot. Nothing pulsing that says there's an artifact. We've really taken out the Rokaar at this point, haven't we? Is that an egg? No, just a turbine. Well, let's get back then. All our quests here seem to be complete. We can finally get back on the Tempest. And I bet when we get it, someone else will want to speak to me, won't they? Probably everyone, really. There's one thing everyone wants to do with the main character in Mass Effect, it's talk, and then try to kiss me, and then more. Pretty much.
What have you brought us, Pathfinder?
I got jumped by Rokaar. They were researching harmful mutations, hoping to use them against us.
I hope you put an end to their work.
Do you have any of their data? May we see it?
I erased everything. We don't need that kind of knowledge floating around.
I was just curious to see the Rokaar's idea of good science.
We need to be better than them. This is about improving life, right?
Exactly. Our work could benefit the Angara. Prove the Rokaar wrong about us.
I scanned all the mutated wildlife I could find. I hope it helps your research.
We're going to be overwhelmingly busy, aren't we?
Thank you for everything, Pathfinder. We'll get to work.
Keeping it could have been interesting too. With that, we level up yet again. Level 26. We must have a ton of points to spend at this point. A skill points plus 6 this time instead of 5. Well, not bad, not bad. Shall we allocate some of these? Alright, so 24 points, of which tech needs to be increased to be able to boost up, well, our infiltrator profile, basically. Put it that way. I was trying to find the words. Couldn't really find them. So 20% squad mate power damage, or 20% tech construct damage, or 20% power restoration and defense for our team's support. Improves all shield restoration defensive effects. I'm not sure we're using anything like that, but boosting squad mates power damage is probably not a bad idea. Team recovery, 15% team shield delay reduction, team shield regeneration up as well, and tech construct health regeneration, or damage resistance during and after a revive. Let's try not to get revived. Defense grid, damage resistance per ally 6, or health regeneration bonus 200%, health regeneration cap 50%. Increased it for other things, but we don't really want to go to health, we want to go to shield. Maybe just increasing our damage resistance, not too bad. We can always respec, it's fine. Less thinking exactly over everything, I guess. Also got, for example, we could up our tech recharge speed. Our tech detonator damage bonus is probably quite good to do as well. We got 4 points apart from that. 20% tech damage bonus to shields or to armor. We are anti-shield corpse at the moment. We'll take those. So that should unlock ourselves. Engineer profile. No, that's not what I was after. Infiltrator profile is now at rank 4. How do we upload that even more? What do we need? So 78 skill points each invested in combat and tech. We're probably not that far off, but we've got rank 4 bonuses up quite nicely now, eh? It powers us up even further. I know we've got squad mates to do as well. I guess we'll do them en masse in the future. Finally, on Mass Effect, we're getting out of here again. This is where another quest appeared and I didn't realise.
Havarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Now to somewhere not so blue! This is where we get Eos, which is a barren desert planet. But it's a different colour scheme. All my thumbnails have been blue for ages, I bet.
I think Lexi wanted to speak to you.
Okay, Suvi doesn't know. Suvi hates us. Right, any more emails? No, we're all good with them. Not gonna let me in! Right, Lexi. You would be down here. Nope, maybe you're up there. There's me going to the doctor's office, but then she might be up there at this point in time. Is she?
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Ah, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted cat. I called Jaal to show him. Ah, there he is. Jaal, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
Anything's possible. We just have to keep trying.
Even from mistakes, we can learn. Thank you, Ryder.
What?
Jaal needs to accept that exaltation is permanent. You're making his grief worse.
I didn't think about it like that.
Because you see him as a friend, not a patient. That's why I'm here. To observe and treat. Jaal is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
I know this job was a surprise, but you've really stepped up. And look, you got your Ket sample.
Their bodies are unlike anything I've seen. Centuries of gene stealing, crafted evolution. It's horrible, of course, but also fascinating.
Glad you're settling in.
Sink or swim, right? I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
Yes. Brought a Ket on board, did you? Interesting day you're having. That's for sure. Don't just randomly bring Ket on board.
Caught you napping. Do all Angara snore, or just you?
Do all humans whimper in their sleep? Or just you?
Bit harsh. A little bit harsh. Well, we got our movie night ready for Liam. At this point in time, I really need to do some other things, but let's keep talking.
You know what we saw back there, right? This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
I actually kind of agree a little bit. But it's still not my style in some senses.
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly each and every time.
Another galaxy, and there are still despots. We saw similar types back when I worked as a peacekeeper. Pirates attacking the colonies. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
But I've got you, and everyone else on board.
Huh. True enough. Never underestimate a small, capable strike force. You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at it, won't we?
Yep, so when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
I don't want to, like, drop a nuke on him. But in some other respects, your ideas aren't that bad. That's Pathfinder's quarters, so that's the way I want to head. I mean, killing him, finishing him off with a surgical strike is a great idea. There's no two ways about that, really.
Now, exaltation. I can't just keep asking for more trouble.
Really looking forward to kicking those guys in the teeth.
Get us there, and we'll save you a place in line.
Doesn't seem like Liam ever wants to speak to me. He's always somewhere else entirely. Well, that's for sure. Right, Cora and everyone else seem to be doing their due. I guess if the doors are open, they don't necessarily want to speak so much. So it's off we go, is it? I don't even know where Liam is at this point. Probably saw him and then completely forgot about it. Maybe he's with PB. Well, there's Vetra. There's PB. Everyone else is just doing their own thing. Back to the Nexus then it is. Or... Right, do we have much more... I do question. Black Widow sniper rifle. We've upgraded that a little bit, but I have not enough to get level 3. Which sucks. Maybe I'll wait a little bit more before crafting that. We got our Pidoo sniper. We're kind of good. No one else really wishes to speak, it seems like it. Well, back to the Nexus, but no AI stuff yet. Well, that is always quite confusing for me. And we haven't 1% or 100%ed here. So that's with the power of skip. Get to and from these planets.
I'm picking up something.
What do you reckon it is exactly? That there? Definitely.
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
A biomatter growth, of which we can take some experience from. Right, 2 more places we haven't done. Post bar. And on our far right there, another one. We leave the places with 100% figures. That's how it works. Then EOS. Okay, that's that place checked out. Nice. Nice and fast. I like that. What are we doing here? If anything at all.
I'm picking up something.
What's that there?
Probe away.
Is that another biomatter growth?
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Well, nice. Minerals are never bad. So 100% in this system. Alright then, well, hunting the Archon Kadara is over there. Kadara being a planet name, of course, of old Aya, the Nexus itself. Let's get back over and then go and complete EOS. Leaving ourselves in a good situation to move on, with lots of levels to our name and lots of skill points. I do wonder what the maximum level is. Can I just get skill points to oblivion and then like multi-spec in like loads of crazy talents? At this point, the overall stealth, because I'm not even using it that much, I kind of want to replace it for another talent or skill. But it is a nice, oh, panic button, isn't it? When you think about it. But let's go enjoy some poker. And of course, head to our ship and see if there's another memory. Well, we've got ourselves PB Secret Project, which we didn't manage to check out. The task Comparatively Alien is complete. Task Better Crafting is done. The Firefighters are still not really going on. But we got some stuff to do. Loads of stuff to clear up at any one time. Isn't that the nature of a Mass Effect game? It makes me also remember that, of course, the previous Mass Effects I played in half-hour episodes. Different times, different upload speeds. I almost feel like per episode I'm not really getting through all that much. Usually there's a couple of quests I can complete. But getting to and from things when you got like all the cutscenes like this. Let's get moving. Go, go, go. Alright then, there might even be some new quests just waiting for us all around the place. But it looks like here's fine for now. We have Meet Gil at the Vortex, and we also have the Better Crafting, the Havarl Hops. It's basically straight to the bar. Excuse me, Angarans. And who are you? Irritated citizen or a concerned citizen? What's up with you then?
Whoa, it's the Pathfinder.
It's me.
You're the one who befriended these strange new people, these Angara, and now they're here, on the Nexus. How do we know we can trust them? I mean, for certain.
Trust is something that is built or broken. The more certain they are of us, the more certain we can be of them.
Wow. Yeah, I get you.
Talk to them, get to know them. It can only help.
Good advice. I will.
At least you're willing to speak, to be honest. That's a really good sign, to be perfectly fair. I thought you were going, new things. But no, you're okay. You're just a little bit concerned is always what's going to happen, to be fair. Alright, we've got ourselves our bar stuff. But it's Gil that's waiting.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my purpose in life.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Thrashing you at poker? Shall I deal?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
I'm so not cheating.
Don't.
All right? You can deal first. Having fun?
Getting my ass kicked is what I'm doing.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know. Jill and Gil.
Jill and Gil? Is Jill a masochist? Is she the one who's here? I don't know. Questions?
The one you mentioned. Part of the initiative?
Yep. Been awake since the start. Jill's a fertility expert. Heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50.
I call. The CRC?
Colonial Repopulation Committee. She's always teasing that I'm making her job harder. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
Sounds kind of disrespectful. It doesn't bother you?
Nah, she's like family. Supports me unconditionally. We just ride each other like that. You should meet her. You'll see. She's amazing. Another 100.
I fold.
Another one for me then.
Well, that's that. You win.
I've achieved my true purpose in life. What will I do now?
Revenge will be mine.
Someday, maybe. Jill predicted you'd be my downfall. Can't wait to tell her she was wrong. Another streak intact, I'll say.
Ouch. Have fun. And thanks for the game.
It's basically choose between winning or not. And also the disrespectful question thing. Of course, it seemed to be that they were friends and that they could say whatever they wanted to each other. That's the kind of friend barrier ship. It wasn't really me going, yeah, that's so disrespectful. But that's just how a game paints it at times. So who's it I speak to with the hops again? Was it Dutch or Anan?
Those look horrifying. Dutch will love them.
Well, that's another quest done. Hopefully, the booze isn't so bad. That's for sure. Well, let's head and see if there's another memory. Next time on Mass Effect Andromeda, of course. As I hope to find Peepee's secret quest. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.